But feminism and OnlyFans or Iran, they're just not going. It is what it is. Get over it. Like, I wish they had it there too, but let them have it. It's their country.
President Trump for asking American allies for help in the Strait of Hormuz. Iran's foreign minister said of the U.S., quote, they carried out large...
No, brother, you don't understand Sharia law and its morals because, everybody practice Sharia law differently, and it's like different through different cultures. You know this, right? Through different Islamic cultures, they practice Sharia law differently, and it has a different, I guess they practice it differently among different cultures. So Sharia law in Iran, it wouldn't be the same thing as Sharia law in Saudi Arabia. It's not going to be the same thing as Sharia law in Gaza. It's not going to be the same Sharia law as in Yemen. Like, it's different. So it's a cultural thing. Some people just see Sharia law as following Islamic law. Some people see Sharia law as a dictatorial thing where they enforce it by force. It's like, or some people just see Sharia law as following their holy law on their own. So like I said, there's many different ways. And this is why I honestly don't care. I mean, look, if that's your Islamic religion, I don't care. I know people in America want to sit here and cry about it, but personally, I just don't want y'all to have nukes. That's it.
Scale attacks and again repeated.
I mean, bro, we weren't bitching and crying when Saudi Arabia was doing this to women. Why? Because we was getting that oil money from them. So you gonna say the same thing about the Saudis? Because they're doing the same thing, right? They're basically doing they just now started letting women drive. The UAE's the same way, the Qatar's the same way. You know this, right? So it's not just Iran. So it's like you're outraged. If you're gonna be outraged at Iran, please keep that energy for all of our Middle Eastern guys, even our allies. You got to be consistent here. And this is why I don't care. Because if we're willing to let our allies do it, and they could be as brutal as they want, and we don't report it because they're not our enemy, then why the fuck should I care about Iran if I don't care that Saudi Arabia is doing it? If I don't care that UAE is doing it? Why? Why should I care?
Demand for unconditional surrender. Today, they are turning to other countries for help. He also argued the Strait of Hormuz is, quote, only closed to our enemies. Joining us now to discuss this and more is former Republican Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene of Georgia. Thanks for coming on, Congresswoman. So we all know you are a longtime loyal supporter of President Trump, but you broke with him in part because you felt he was too focused on foreign affairs rather than the America First promises he made on the campaign trail. As we enter day 17 of the Iran war, do you believe the president's voters can trust him?
Well, just to be clear, the president broke with me over the Epstein files. So that always has to be said. He called me a traitor because I stood with women who were raped when they were 14 and 16. But I do completely disagree where the president has led the country. You know what? It makes absolutely no sense, Pamela, going into midterm elections. Let's remove Donald Trump out of it. Let's just put any president in there. Why would an American president?
Like, let me show you how some of you guys truly lack perspective. Truly. So what, you think all these women are just miserable under Sharia law? You don't think none of them actually see this as the right way to live? I don't see it as the right way to live. They do. They do, guys. Like, do you not understand that there's women like this who live in Iran? Real video.
Hey, American people, whenever you hear Allahu Akbar, you usually think an explosion would follow because this word has been misused by extremists like ISIS members. But I want to tell you what it really means. Allahu Akbar means God is greater than anything and more powerful than everything. Allahu Akbar means God is greater than the U.S. aircraft carriers. Allahu Akbar means God is greater than the U.S. B-2 bombers. And that's why we do not run away. Despite constant explosions and fire jets flying over our heads.
So just like you said, boys, I mean, bro, you said go to Saudi. All right, go to Iran. And you'll see how there's a lot of women who love their government as well, who love the fact that they're under Sharia law. So like I say, I mean, you're not really hearing me because I guess it's going over your head, but you lack perspective on the other side. I mean, all you guys think is that, oh, well, America's the best way to do it. We should just spread it all over the world. No, let's just take care of what we need to for our security and get the fuck out. I don't care about women's rights in Iran. I don't. I really don't. I only care about women's rights in America. That's it. Like, you can be the idiot and go out there and care about that, but it's just stupid. Like, bro, there's really women in Iran that don't want them. They don't want nothing to do with the West and our culture at all. They see our culture as satanic. And they kind of got a point. But that's outside of that. That's outside of what I'm trying to say. It's like, bro, you really try to sit there and say that your way of life is better than theirs and you ain't never lived their way of life. You lack perspective.
Allahu Akbar means God is great. Allahu Akbar. Great. Allahu Akbar. 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 Allahu Akbar.
All right, enough of that. I know that's gonna hurt y'all ears, but you get what I'm saying? You see why we should only just care about, their nuclear capabilities and just F their whole, Sharia law, the Iranian women. It's like, bro, get over it. Get over it. There's women living terribly in other countries that honestly, we just don't give a damn about because we can't do anything. Why? Either because that country got nukes or because they work with us. I mean, bro, if you don't think there is a Middle Eastern country that are our allies that women are getting mistreated in, bro, you're blind. And the only reason why we don't show it or we don't make it front page news like we do in Iran because they're not our enemy. Like, that is what a lot of people fail to realize. It's like, bro, you think we're going to let you know when Saudi Arabia treats a woman terribly? You think we're going to let you know when UAE do it? Oman does it? Like, you think we're going to let you know? No, we're not. But we will let you know whenever Iran does it for sure. We'll let you know then.
Lead his political party.
Acting like these other Muslim countries don't got Sharia law as well. Hilarious. But they all practice it differently, which you should know by now.
Into the midterms, waging a full-scale major war, completely unprovoked on Iran, on behalf of Israel, and that's the way most Americans see it. They see this is for Israel, not for America. Why would an American president do that, which is forcing gas prices to hike right here going into spring break where families are going to be driving out of town, going into summer, declaring and waging a major full-scale war that seems to have no end in sight, that is not.
And shout out to Monty because he's cooking on that one. He says, you know what I've said about the people? I don't give a fuck about them. I care about us. Fuck their way of life. They can continue to oppress women. Who cares? Get over it. Literally. Like, just get over it. We're just here for the nukes. And that's it. We're here for your nuclear potential. You want to bring in the inspectors, and that's all. Oh, well, what about their ballistic missile? Who gives a fuck? What about their proxies? Who gives a fuck? But the women, who gives a fuck? I'm just here to make sure that you guys never get towards a nuke, and that's it. And then I'm leaving. Like, that's all Trump should have been on, is I'm here for the nukes, and I'm leaving. Anything else? Hey, if Israel, you can deal with them on that note, since that's y'all problem, not ours. Y'all have a good time with that one. And then the feminists, but what about the women? It's like, woman, I mean, what, you gonna go over there and overthrow the Ayatollah? Oh, no. All right, then sit your happy ass down here in America and be appreciative of your rights.
Not de-escalating, it's escalating every single day. And it just doesn't make sense. And the American people did not vote for this. This is not what we campaigned for, Pamela. I went to, I can't even tell you, countless rallies all over the country for President Trump, campaigning for him and Republicans because we wanted to win. And we said on every single rally stage, no more foreign wars, no more regime change. It's time to put America first. And this is a complete betrayal of those campaign promises.
So is that what you're hearing on the ground in Georgia, where obviously there are a lot of Trump supporters where you are? Are you hearing from them that they believe President Trump is doing this on behalf of Israel? Bring us there.
It's actually very split, and it's split along generational lines. Many of the older Americans from the baby boomer generation that watch Fox News all day long very much believe the talking points on Fox News, and they They've
That's
spent decades of their lives convinced that fighting these wars is the right thing to do. But the younger generations, I'm Gen X, millennials, and Gen Z are very much against this war. And so when you talk to people on the ground, that's how it comes across. It's very generational, and the younger generations are completely against it. We want world peace. We want good trade. We want a great economy. We want to lower inflation, lower the cost of housing, and younger generations want to be able to afford their American lives, and they don't want their taxpayer dollars shipped off to, and you can fill in any foreign country. We'll take Israel out of it. They don't want their money sent overseas. And you know what? They're right for saying this. This is absolutely absurd. And it's 100% a betrayal to what MAGA was supposed to be when we voted in 2024, and it's turned into some perverted, deranged version of MAGA now that nobody wants. And a lot of people are just like, this doesn't make sense. And I'll go further, Pamela. We love our military.
I mean, look, man, if MAGA's turning into Laura Loomer, Mark Levin, and Lindsey Graham, y'all got it, bro. Y'all got it. Y'all can have it. It's cooked. It is cooked. If you're telling me the never Trumpers and the pro-Israel and the warmongers took over MAGA, y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it, bro. I'm not pro-war. I'm not anti-Islam. I'm not going to just go out there and be on the hate train with you guys. I'm good. You got it. I'll bow out. I'll bow out. You guys got it. I'm not participating in that bullshit. Like, that is not what I signed up for. It's not what I campaigned for Trump for. I'm be real with you guys. I did not do it for that bullshit. But for some reason, I'm not mad. What? I'm no longer MAGA because I don't like this war. I'm no longer MAGA because I don't, what? Because I like Muslims. I love Christians and Muslims. Y'all want to hear that? No. You just want to hear S.E.T say, oh, I'm for the war and fuck the Muslims. No. Sorry, guys. If that's what you're looking for, you're at the wrong spot. You at the wrong spot, I'll be real with you. Go over there to Ben Shapiro, Mark Levin. If Lindsey Graham started a podcast, go over there.
And God bless the men and women serving, and we love their families. And we do not want to see flag draped coffins coming home in a war that does nothing for our own homeland. And then I want to add on something else. How insulting is it to Americans that the GOP can't even fund Homeland Security right now, our own government that protects.
Hey, yo, shout out Monty for the baller alert as well. He's like, I guess she has never talked to me. I'm done. No, I'll be real with you. Like, here's the thing. We really don't know the goals here. And I would just say Marjorie Taylor Greene, she could have went about her disagreements with Trump in a better way. But according to her, Trump wasn't trying to hear anything about the Epstein files, and he was trying to cover it up. And according to her, I mean, well, I'll be real with you. According to all of us, Trump ran on no new wars. And, well, here we are in a war or conflict. Now, are we dedicating towards regime change like she says we are, like she thinks we are? Shoot, man, nobody knows that, to be honest with you. We're still wondering what's the main goal of this war while we're just bombing Iran. I mean, we're still wondering. Like, and we're hopefully it's to grind down their military capabilities and just ride off into the wind with that dub. And, we get back to winning. But, this could be the worst case scenario, gets drawn out, hits the economy really hard, and the Democrats take over for the midterm.
Our own homeland, while they're waging some war like 6,800 miles away in a country that none of us have ever been to, against the foreign people that none of us know.
Hold on, no, let me shout out Monty for the baller alert. Shout out Monty, showing love on Rumble.
Killing many of these people, even to the point of killing their children. It's just absolutely absurd.
I want to follow up with you on what you just said. You said, you have been on stages, you campaigned for President Trump, and part of that was no more foreign wars. Vice President Vance has lambasted past administrations for sending American troops into conflicts without a clear mission. And even President Trump said that Vance himself expressed some reservations about the Iran war at first. Do you think this war hurts Vice President Vance's chances of becoming President Trump's successor in 2028?
The longer it goes on, it definitely does hurt J.D. Vance. And that's someone that I campaigned for aggressively. I was the first member of Congress to endorse him in the Senate. And I was one of the loudest voices in the room asking for him to be vice president, the vice presidential candidate. J.D. Vance and I are very aligned in our policy beliefs in America First, as well as Tulsi Gabbard and others in the administration. Though we all see things very much the same way, but we're also the younger generation. And I can tell you, I won't speak for anyone, but there are people in the administration, high up in the administration, I know that don't support this, but the longer they stay silent, it hurts them. It definitely hurts them in the future.
I know you don't want to name names, but I mean, it raises the question whether you have spoken directly to the Vice President J.D. Vance and what your message is to those Republicans you've been speaking to. Who
I ain't gonna lie, guys. I got a little video to show you guys how I'm feeling a little bit. It's kind of funny. So let's get right into it. This is how your boy feeling right now.
You have the DSL. We got it, sir. Good. That's one less loose end. No!
Area is sanitized. All targets destroyed. Solid copy. No movement detected. 2-6 going into holding pattern.
He's doing us dirty. Hey, nah.
Do not trust Shepard. Son, get down!
Third temple. Yeah, that's how I'm pretty much feeling right now. That's exactly how I am feeling. Like, man, like you just got shot in the stomach. You and your homie just got betrayed. And, all your enemies just sliding in, acting like, you know what? We the new party now, gang. You just go ahead and sit this one out. We just burn your ass alive. Tough. But all right, though, let's actually play this little clip as well. This